It's the second round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Game 3 on the way on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Phoenix Suns. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Nuggets coming in. They took 2 big steps forward on the road, winning both those first 2 games. Now they come back home with a 2-0 lead already in their pocket.
And this has been a one-sided series so far, and not in the way we even expected. I mean, what a position to be in. Get 2 wins on the road, now you're coming home already up 2-0 with a chance to put a stranglehold on the series.
Porter to Aaron Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Durant. Booker, defended by Daniels. Durant to Payton. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back. Jackson with it. Just getting started in game 3. Here comes the screen. Jordan to Porter. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Off the assist. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Here comes the screen. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. To Gordon. Jackson to Jordan. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jackson. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Gordon to Jordan. Goes to the right side. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Suns with the basketball. Durant to Booker. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. Porter. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Kevin Durant. 3 for 4. Good start.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Reggie Jackson matched up with Paul. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Durant. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Denver's ball. Gordon to Jordan. Short jumper stays out. Paul into the front court. The score 10-8. Yes, Aaron Gordon. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. And it's the Nuggets with the board. Jackson with it. 10-all is our score. Deep left corner. Porter. They work it down to Gordon. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Paul. They'll get it to Durant. Kevin Durant. 4 out of 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nuggets have the possession. Jackson to Porter. Sizing up the defense. Jackson. Message received. Well defended. Paul into the front court. Right now, 12-all. Durant to Paul. Shot from the lane won't go. Short jumper misses. To Durant. DeAndre Ayton to Durant. And Jordan able to secure the rebound. To Gordon. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Paul to Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Reggie Jackson matched up with Durant. To Jordan. It's Phoenix ball. Booker matched up with Daniels. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
KD for 2. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Reggie Jackson, 2-4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Durant. Smothering D. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan picked up by Paul. Alfred knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Down to 5 on the 24. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. The shot almost. Gordon. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance? Yes. Aaron Gordon. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. you actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here's Durant for two. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon. Kevin Durant pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Phoenix with it. Paul to Crawford. Here comes the screen. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And he finishes at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Fires the three, and the rebound by KD. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Paul. To Durant. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Can't connect. Murray with it. Lead is 2. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeAndre Jordan tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
The pass set it all up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Nuggets with the basketball. Gordon. Jamal Murray picked up by Paul. To Jordan. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. To Durant. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The big fella, Zach Randolph. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. It's Suns ball. Crawford. To Durant. Randolph. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball and let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Now whistle. Timeout for Denver. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Denver ball right now. Surveys the floor. Has a look. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Able to convert inside. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Here comes the screen. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Phoenix has the ball. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Another follows. Still no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Curling inside. Shot from in close. No good. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
You've got to get that one to go. The follow won't go either. Here comes the screen. Denver with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. Crawford. To Durant. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Down low Durant. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Denver's got it. Probing the defense. To Jordan. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The big man, Ayton, with the rebound. To Durant. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Jordan. To Porter. Now to Jordan, down low. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's 3 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 3. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Jordan. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a chance. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Scores from the post. Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Hayden with the basketball. Leads 1. Here comes the screen. Booker to Durant. Whoa! What a finish! He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Reggie Jackson matched up with Paul. To Jordan. Gordon. Chris Paul snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Count the basket at the rim. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Turnover gives them the possession. Suns control the possession. DeAndre Ayton. Durant. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant across the timeline. Up 5. Shot from the lane won't go. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Gordon to Reggie Jackson. Down low to Jordan. Oh, he had it. DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Booker matched up with Daniels. To Durant. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Here's a chance from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Gordon to Jordan. Porter. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Reggie Jackson with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks.
Oh, and a putback.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Gordon to Jordan. Gordon to Jordan. Over to the right side. Jackson. He'll take that any day.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Payton into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Jackson. Has a look. Reggie Jackson. 4 out of 7.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Suns with the basketball. Paul to Durant. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Jackson. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one. Desperation shot here from half court. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Suns are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers to the Phoenix Suns. The Nuggets are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that? These are the top plays from the opening half.
number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Payton with the basketball. His team up by 7. Booker to Payton. Booker to Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Here we go. I got him.
Gordon to Jordan. From the painted area, won't go down. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. From long range, that's not his range. It's no good. Paul across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. To Durant. They'll get it down to Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most...
Oh, and a putback.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Gordon. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Elfrid Payton with a piece. Knocked loose.
Blocking so many shots only gives you...
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
And a throwdown.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Jordan to Porter. And count the basket inside.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Booker to Payton. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Porter. Almost unlucky bounce. Payton into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Elfrid Payton trying to cash in on a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Jordan to Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Gordon to Porter. Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Now Paul with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon, defended by Kevin Durant. To Jordan. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Paul. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. DeAndre Jordan, tough matchup against Durant. To Reggie Jackson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, Reggie Jackson, not much more the defense could have done. Hits the contested three.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
To Booker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jamal Murray matched up with Durant. Porter to Jackson. Jumper's good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Paul to Payton. Here comes the screen. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Another follow. Stays out. To Reggie Jackson. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. To Durant. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Jackson with it. His guys down big. Screen coming. Jackson to Gordon. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker to Payton. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Now whistle. Timeout for Denver as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Booker with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. That's no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Aaron Gordon. Jordan. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jackson. Now a step back.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Phoenix with it. Payton to Crawford. Probing the defense. Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker. Good closeout. Still knocks it down.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Gordon to Jackson. Here comes the screen. Jackson to Gordon. Jackson. And it's Booker who grabs the rebound. To Payton. The Suns with 4 to shoot. 4-3. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. To Reggie Jackson. Gordon to Porter. Here comes the screen. Jackson gets it in the left corner. Gordon. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
No good. Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Booker to Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. To Crawford. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
New blood coming in for both sides. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Payton. Short jumper won't go down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Jackson. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
just inside the arc. At the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Long key from three-quarters court. Third quarter comes to an end. The Suns lead it big. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Trying to cash in. It's no good. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Around the perimeter. And Jackson able to grab the rebound. To Jokic. Jackson. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton to Booker. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Devin Booker, not that time. To Jordan. Screen coming. On the shot clock. Has a chance, and he hits.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful, but you don't expect it all the time.
Paul with it up top. Looking to make something happen to Payton. Here comes the screen. Booker. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Denver's ball. DeAndre Jordan in a matchup with Booker. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Paul to Payton. Booker here against Troy Daniels. Durant to Paul. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Gordon over to the right side. To Aaron Gordon. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys up by 15. To Paul. DeAndre Ayton. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Deep left corner. Fires the 3. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Paul into the front court. The lead is 15. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Nuggets have the possession. Surveys the floor. Jordan. DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Jordan to Porter. Not that time. And the rebound comes down to Booker. To Payton. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Jordan. Beyond the arc for 3. And he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Durant to Payton. To Durant. Doesn't get the bounce. Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. It's Suns ball. To Booker. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Porter to Jordan. Down low. Elfrid Payton sends it away. Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. DeAndre Ayton to Payton. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Jordan to Gordon. 5 seconds to shoot. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Durant to Booker. Durant to Payton. The Suns with 4 to shoot for Durant down low. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Gordon to Porter. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nuggets with the basketball. Jordan. Probing the defense to Aaron Gordon. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Pass there taken away by Denver. To Gordon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Cruises inside for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. For 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant. To Payton. Elfrid Payton with the dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Porter to Jordan. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Gordon. Has a chance. And the rebound taken down by Durant.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Denver ball right now. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Ball into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Booker. Lets it fly from long range. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Aaron Gordon. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 3 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games to none. 1 victory left. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 3 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
The Suns put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Nuggets didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game 3 Seed 4 Phoenix Suns Seed 1 Denver Nuggets.
Kevin Durant is a choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 3 matchup will be coming up next. Game 3 Seed 6 Golden State Warriors Seed 7 Los Angeles Lakers.